A Plaguelands Media production.
Hey everyone, this is Hugh from Plaguelands Media bringing you another book review today. This is one that I'm really excited about. Actually, it's, no mystery that I'm a fan of all types of books and movies and whatnot. One of my favorite films from the mid-90s was a little-known science fiction film called The 13th Floor. Now, it's taken me quite a while, but I finally managed to get my hands on a copy of the novel that film was based on. That novel is Simulacron-3 by Daniel F. Galouye. And got it, read it, really impressed with this. This came out in 1964, if you can fucking believe that shit. So, let's just get straight into another episode of... So the novel is told from the point of view of Douglas Hall. He works for a company that has built a simulator that basically is a virtual reality city modeled after the city that he lives in, where they can use this simulation to study human interactions. His boss, at the beginning of the novel, his boss is murdered, or killed, I should say. We don't know that he was murdered or not. And Daniel gets his position. Some suspicious stuff kind of happens. The boss of the company wants to use the simulation model in order to predict political party views and things like that to basically get himself elected into office. Now, the world that Douglas Hall lives in has what are known as pollsters, people that go around and get their opinion on certain things. And this is what this simulation is trying to eliminate, because these pollsters are fucking annoying for everyone. They just bug you at all hours of the fucking day and night, and it's against the law to ignore them. So they're hoping that this simulation will do away with the pollsters' jobs. Of course, the pollsters are unhappy about this and protest the company. And all the while, there is a conspiracy within the ranks of the company. Douglas meets the daughter of his dead boss, who kind of asks him to step away from this conspiracy theory that he has about things and whatnot. And it just kind of goes on from there. If I say any more, I'm going to fucking ruin it. If you've watched the film, The 13th Floor, the twist in the book's already ruined for you. I'm not going to spoil it here. I will say that this is a fucking masterpiece of science fiction for a number of reasons. Number one, the writing is fantastic. It's just a brilliantly written tale. The characters are handled very well. Each one feels unique. The dialogue is fantastic. Everything about this book is really good. However, you have to take into consideration that this book was written in 1964. And it was predicting simulations and AI technology and things along those lines. And that's what blows my fucking mind about Simulacron-3. That it's one of the first books, to my knowledge, to actually deal with this idea of a metaverse and simulations and AI well before there was any technology that could possibly handle that kind of thing. Which is the main reason why I am reviewing this book, because back in the day, science fiction novels and whatnot opened the eyes of a number of young readers that would read about these things in books like War of the Worlds and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and so on and so forth. They would read about these things and then grow up and become inventors and programmers and whatnot. And I think we are missing that now. We are missing that spark of ingenuity that comes from early science fiction. Is that a sad thing? Well, of course it is. But by the same token, you have to understand that, I mean, we're living in an age where technology kind of pretty much controls us. We don't control it anymore. But people have stopped imagining, I guess. If you go back and you look at early science fiction, even go back and read some early science fiction novels, and you can see where a lot of our modern technology comes from. And it's absolutely fascinating to me. But because I cannot spoil Simulacron-3, I refuse to. It's just too good a novel to spoil. I'm going to end this. This is a very short review. Simulacron-3. Read it. Enjoy it. It's absolutely fantastic. It does get a little political in the middle there, but that's perfectly fine. If you don't want to read it, just go and watch The 13th Floor. A fantastic and underrated science fiction film. So, there we go. If you liked this short review, like, subscribe, notify, all that stuff at the bottom. You can follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter now. You can actually go to our Kickstarter and back the first Plaguelands Media comic book that we are kickstarting if you want to. I sincerely hope you do, because it is fucking fantastic. I'm not saying that because I contributed to it. I'm saying that because it is fucking fantastic. But most importantly, stay safe. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And of course, read a fucking book, people.